talking? Oh, you don't know her name? Oh, we're live streaming, by the way.
That's cool. It's cool. We live.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I know her. Yeah.
Who is she?
She's a great. Well, did we graduate together? Actually, we did graduate together. She's in my class. So
I've never seen her until after.
You haven't? Oh, man.
I seen her in person once recently. She just walked, and I was like, oh.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I think I saw her on IG or something.
Yeah, probably. There we go. Got the books in the background. Hey. Alright. So here we go. Now let's go to the actual thing. So the XFL, bro. Is it like...
This is a demonstration.
What are you thinking with the XFL right now? Like, what are your thoughts? Are they gonna make it to where it's almost like wrestling? Because
I think he's stepped away from that because they used that before, and that's why it failed. People are like, you making gimmicks.
Yeah.
Gimmicks for football.
Like, what is this? Okay.
Horrible.
What you were saying earlier when we were talking before the podcast. So, stream is continuing. Video output low.
Like, dude be in a locker room.
Demonstration.
Wow. All right. He gets smacked in the face. He can't play next game.
Yeah.
You imagine doing that till like playoffs come. Everybody hates Tom Brady
or somebody.
Everybody hates Tom Brady. They're like, all right, this is the time to market. All right, Tom Brady get hit by a car.
Hurts his ankle. Is out for a week.
Put in Brian Hoyer. Brian Hoyer, Super Bowl hero somehow wins the game. Like that too. Did you imagine like they were gimmicking the games too, like to where they're telling the refs to call certain things. So they were like, the players was heated, pissed off to the max.
I bet.
Of Wirecast.
Like, you ain't see that call? Refs like, this is business, boy.
It's like interfering with everything. What is that, a tender thing?
Yeah,
open that. Open that. Open that. Okay. Okay, we're still live.
Bro, I was searching to there's an amputee girl on here.
This is a demonstration.
Is there?
Wirecast.
She was bad.
I had a feeling you was going with that.
Oh
She's
my
bad.
Did you imagine swiping through something like that? Like, what do I think about that? You're questioning yourself like,
Yeah, like what type of person am I really?
She ain't got a leg, but then you're like, should I judge because she ain't got a leg? And then you thinking like, all right, so what if I'm at the house and I'm trying to beat, Like,
yeah.
What's everybody else thinking? Like,
right.
That's the first thing.
That's
like, was you at your family or whatever?
Yeah. How do they make that work?
And you'd be like, girl, put that leg up here. Oh shit, never mind.
All right. But man, Tinder's cool. See, that's the thing too, where the social manifests in different ways to where you kind of have to like catch it. You know what I mean? So it's
these
like,
waves, like, cause this somebody like mine, I didn't catch that one.
Exactly.
I didn't flow by me. I was like, all right, I didn't care about no 8-second video.
Yeah.
Or whatever. I don't even know the seconds it was. That's like, I didn't catch that movement. People were like, this and that. I wish it was bad.
And there was a lot of viral. I think that's almost where viral started, even though you can consider it went with YouTube because YouTube was started before Vine, but
that first thing is like the hype of viral definitely was from Vine.
Yeah, for sure.
Because before that, it wasn't like, all right, music going viral. It was more like, all right, Lil Wayne's Carter 3 about to come out. You gonna cop that? I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna cop that.
So, Wirecast.
And now, like, people leaking songs 9 months before they come out and stuff. I'm like, how the hell? Yeah, technology different now. But we can even go as far like to talk about just the differences of like where it takes people as far as like their personalities. How like earlier I said before we started the podcast that me and you are the type to talk to people in person or this and that, or like who would do any business thing or anything where hands on. And then more people are like we have people skills nowadays. Because of social media and stuff, people have less people skills. Yeah,
and it gets frustrating too because it's like, and once you really see it, and it's like right there in front of you, you kind of get this like weird kind of
Yeah, there's
tension, not tension, but
you can tell like
it's different
for people that like us who have that people skill. We like these niggas dumb. Or,
right? Yeah,
you don't
yeah.
over like they people, but you're like, man, these people they stupid. Like, how don't you like stuff that we think is natural to talk to people or in certain situations? You just can't. The means of going about it, like verbally or physically, is the right thing to do, or even like people texting their moms now and stuff they should call for, like.
Right.
Yeah, I just got kicked out of school or whatever. Like, dude, that's supposed to.
Mom. Yeah. Like,
they're trying to get me up out of here.
Those things, man.
And even talking about personality, back to the XFL, how he was talking about how he's only gonna let dudes in with certain characters and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm like,
and you have to have like a clean background.
Yeah. Like, I think Woodley asked a question like, will Kaepernick or Manziel, let them be in your league? He says, we're gonna have 0 criminals, so even if they have any type of DUI, whatever, then they won't be in. So that would exclude some of them, but Tim Tebow could definitely come and play.
Yeah.
You don't even know what Tim Tebow got. He probably got some felonies,
right?
Some godly felonies,
some under the table type stuff.
You got some Rosa Parks felonies.
But man, that's the thing, man. It's like things can change like that. You know what I mean? Like people can literally fall in love with the XFL and just the XFL just come this super just gigantic company that
and then people figure that too. They're like, oh, I won't be better than the NFL or this and that. And I'll be like, if they make an amount of money, some of these NFL teams could leave because each team is an individual franchise to where the owner can just say, all right, I'm done. I'm taking all my stuff and leaving.
And that's the big thing with the XFL. Because with the XFL,
every team.
Yes.
Which I think is a negative because players don't like that thing where that's like, imagine the NFL had control over every team and they could say all the rules in every locker room. It's
a mini monopoly, bro. Yeah. It's a mini monopoly. That's what it is.
I wouldn't call it mini if you don't put on that. You put on a big scale.
True. It's a big monopoly. Well, what I mean by mini monopoly is like, with the monopoly is like within a business, let's say the oil industry where the Rockefellers basically, you know what I mean? But I would just mean like on a like super small scale, just he has control over everything. Yeah. Which is why
I think right now, I think you could definitely see it as a bad thing. Mm-hmm. But I think with due time, he'll let people buy teams and stuff. So what do you think? What
do you think about the bad effects of it? Like, what are gonna come about that? Like,
I think the negative effects right now, there's nothing to say because nobody knows what's he gonna do or how he's gonna go about it. What cities teams are gonna play in.
That's what I was wondering too.
But even that too, like let's say you put cities and teams where other leagues are trying to expansion. Like remember, Seattle still needs a football team or a basketball. My bad, football. They want a basketball team. But then if you put a team like that, he said there's maybe even smaller fields possibly. That becomes an arena team. So now the arena that they would possibly create for an expansion basketball team is something else. But then that's a market that he can capitalize on.
Yeah.
Even though they have Seahawks, but if Seahawks have a bad season, and they go, all right, this team balling. Because, we do that here in Arizona. Like, all right, Cardinals trash. All right, whatever. Rattler's balling out. So.
Right. Like, and I don't even know. I wouldn't take much credit from, I want my pro team to be popping with my city. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to, your semi-pro team's cold. You know what I mean? It's like us. Like, we have a cold girls basketball team, Mercury.
Yeah.
What's her name? Diana
Taurasi.
Yeah, she's cold.
Diana Taurasi.
True.
They all girls on that team.
For sure.
I showed up to one of their games, and they're like, shit you not, it was Dyke night. And people don't like that word, but it was Dyke night. And it was rainbows, this and there, girls everywhere. Wow. Big girls, small girls, even the dudes, even transgenders were showing up. Like, I thought I was coming to, regular game. This is something else. Fries gave me the wrong tickets.
This is a demonstration of Wirecast.
Even that was huge. I was like,
and also that's the thing too, is like, I want to be able to catch trends, you know what I'm saying? Because they say that, like, you see everything twice. Like, I don't even know how to explain it, but basically history repeats itself. Mm-hmm. So there are trends that you can catch, which will, help you have an advantage in the marketplace. You know what I mean?
Catch them,
so
on that end, because some people I know right now listening like, oh yeah, the trend is they thinking clothes and hairstyles. How about that trend on that business and economic side of things? You can catch those trends.
Yeah, those are the
figure out a way to profit. Like, I think the recent one that I wish I would have caught would have been Square, their Cash App. Because imagine you being one of the first persons to catch that trend, and then you make a simple YouTube video like telling people how to do it. They're gonna use your cash code. Yeah, you could profit maybe 5,000, 10,000, maybe more than that,
and maybe even create passive income for yourself too.
Yeah, for that time being,
This is a demonstration of Wirecast.
And also the thing with the XFL too is he's just taken everything that the NFL has been scrutinized for, and just fixing it, creating it. Yeah,
just that's what he's saying. I haven't seen it yet, so I'm not gonna pick and choose sides yet. Yeah. But if he goes that route about it, then I don't think there's nothing like pro players going there because their minimum is $500,000. He ain't paying that much. He barely pays his wrestlers that much. But so I think his thing is going to be a TV deal. Because I remember when it first happened, I think they were signed with NBC, and TV deals is where a lot of that money comes from. Yeah. Remember, like a Smart Start, like Super Bowl commercial, millions. Yeah. So you can imagine how much.
As long as they have viewers to the channel.
And he's someone who knows how to create that type of traffic.
Yeah. He's probably already saying it. Yeah, exactly. 2020 and this and that.
His traffic is now he has this anticipation to keep up with us, this and that. Yeah. And maybe a far date to where maybe a couple months from now to die down and nobody will care. But then they may turn somebody in Johnny Manziel and do a commercial. Even though Johnny Manziel may not even play in the league. But do that and then boom. More traffic. Probably paid him off, $500,000 for that. He's a smart marketing guy.
And here's the thing as well is I want one of our people to create a league, because with that it's we don't feel any type of how do you say it, we don't feel any type of way about the whole slavery thing and enslavement within the whole NFL.
We call it pro sports. Black empowerment as far as all
yeah, exactly.
You want somebody, of an opposite ethnicity, even if it's Hispanic, to have, this is my thing. I'm doing it. Mm-hmm. Because it's something for a culture to look up to. Because, when our players play for, straight up white person, they thinking slave trade or this and that. Because I remember even back when we were in high school, I did this painting, and I was all the NFL is modern day slavery, and I could show you reasons why. And, put it all in a painting. Yeah. And then there's trade, bidding.
Wow. Wow.
Those are two things right there.
You're about to break the internet with this thing. Keep going.
Assigned workout times. Boost you up. Hey, you need that strongest nigga.
Yeah, we need that stud.
And then it's just money fluctuating around to where they're... And it's even worse now, because imagine if you could predict good slaves back then. They have this thing now to where it's college. All right, we got.
You just weed them out.
We can predict them.
Yeah, you that one. Because they have the same characteristics too. Mm-hmm. That's what they've noticed already. They have the same characteristics. So you see that person. Okay, that one matches with Lawrence Taylor. They got a good person. He's got a motor. He's got a motor.
And then it's almost weird because in different, let's say it's arena. You try out for the teams you like and this and that. You play where you want to play. Here, okay. I could have my whole entire family, no different than slave. We could be in this country, this whatever. Yeah. And out of the blue, boom, I'm gonna snatch you up, trade you here,
and you're going. And change your whole lifestyle. Going to London.
Technically, that's damn near inhumane. Right. As far as all right, my lifestyle's here, this and that, and then the asshole type person will say, you know what you signed up for.
Mm-hmm. Right, because they would have no type of empathy for that person.
Sign up for I'm trying to make this money for my family, but yet the sacrifices that I have to constantly move my family around. Even in NBA, if you could think of an athlete that's moving into Nate Robinson. 8 such and such teams, but luckily I think he kept his kids in Seattle at the time because they were young, but other than that, that dude was moving. Yeah. And for, things, because some of these guys just see liabilities, even right now with the Colin Kaepernick situation. I don't know how that dude's not in the league. Straight up. Some of these teams that whack quarterbacks. All right, Giants, Eli, y'all don't have no.
And that's the thing too. I feel that.
I'm like, what type of collusion is there to where somebody who's talented and has been on the national stage at the Super Bowl cannot find a job, but yet you guys still wait on someone like Johnny Manziel?
Right, like.
This is a demonstration of.
But that's the thing. I also feel that the NFL, like, I don't have any evidence or proof to prove this, so it's totally just me talking out of my butt because we're just talking right now. So I feel the NFL, like, they consciously suppress black quarterbacks from being in the NFL.
Mm-hmm. I think because to me, I believe that that's the future of the league.
Oh, it is.
I'm like,
everybody knows. I'm like, that's why they're holding on to Tom Brady with everything they have.
Wirecast.
All right, so the way they like the best quarterback is tall. All right, cool. We gotta agree with that.
Yeah.
But white ain't the only tall ethnicity or the tall person. There's tall black quarterbacks all across the world.
Yeah.
And all right, so now we got the tall, we got the height, but now we want him to be accurate. We want him to throw the ball.
He gotta be able to be accurate.
I'm accurate, and I play receiver.
Yeah.
Like, there's plenty of people that are black that's accurate, tall, and can throw the ball.
Yeah.
But all right, we want him to be pro style. Pro style is simply a formation. Anybody can play in a formation because it's simply the way you line up.
Right. It's just
simply the way you line up. It may not benefit you. Like, all right, I don't play too well in this, but nonetheless, you can line up.
Yeah, it's just a strategy. It's just
But nonetheless, you are supposed to change your offense based off of your quarterback's play.
Mm-hmm.
Because
if he's not a good passer, then you're not going to be.
You got 3 good receivers, but the way this quarterback likes it is he has 2 receivers outside instead of running spread style. He wants more people in the block. He wants to run it out of the snap. But your whole job is to design it around him because his play style, you only get as far as he'll go.
Right. You need to work on his strengths.
Then now, you're like, all right, we're going to do that. But now, 3rd down, we believe this guy can do this and that. And then this is where genetics come into where black quarterbacks are more agile and mobile. So now you get quarterbacks with the same height that can throw, do this and that. And then even if they're shorter, nonetheless, agility-wise, they're killing them.
Oh, yeah.
If it was running, breaking tackles, and the game would be way more exciting. Yeah. Like how many people tune into Seattle games? Everybody loves to see Russell Wilson play.
Yeah.
All fans, no matter what team, love to see him play. Because the dude is killing it.
And he's small for where he's supposed to be.
The only reason people anticipate his play style or him coming back or Colin Kaepernick's thing coming back is because they love the way these guys play.
Yeah.
It's entertaining. Agile, quarterback that can throw and do everything.
Explosive plays, quick hitting.
People like Aaron Rodrick, he's white because he can do these things.
Yeah.
Agile, throw. It's the future of having these play style quarterbacks. People be like, yeah, but white people can do it too. But percentage-wise and straight up genetically-wise, 80% more than that, it's going to be an African-American quarterback that would fit that role.
For sure. I mean, 100%. And I think that goes through, most sports.
And even that too, like now that type of style, they're trying to put it under scrutiny to where you're saying they're oppressing it, like, oh yeah, that's not how quarterbacks should play or this and that.
Yeah.
And if you fit it, because even Baker Mayfield, who's a white quarterback, but since he plays that way and he can move and agile, now like, oh yeah, maybe we shouldn't push him down the draft or this and that. Like, dude.
Yeah.
Won the Heisman for a reason.
Yeah.
Johnny Manziel won the Heisman for a reason. RG3 won the Heisman for a reason. Lamar Jackson, who they're trying to turn into a receiver.
I saw that. Heisman. That's what makes me so skeptical.
Denard Robinson, who was a beast quarterback in college in the league, turned him to a running back. Nick Marshall, remember Auburn quarterback.
That's exactly what I was talking about.
Turn him into a DB. Straight E.
That's 3. That's 3 quarterbacks in a row.
Vikings, running back, Jerick McKinnon, quarterback in college, turned him into a running back. Braxton Miller, who was up for the Heisman as a freshman and a sophomore, turned him into a receiver.
And you know what? But
he only turned into a receiver once his coach became a pro-style coach.
But going down this avenue that we're going down right now, this could go down 2 ways. You can see it as, okay, is the Heisman, is like people being too hyped up in media and all this that they're not true players?
They're really good at
or are they just just...
I would say it's simple as far as ignoring, because to count today, the only Heisman winner who has not lived up to expectations on a national level, to me, would be Matt Leinart.
Okay, for sure.
Other than that, these dudes are talented enough to succeed through that league at what they do.
And you've seen, bits and pieces of those.
And then RG3, you didn't get Ricky Hayes. Remember that? Talent-wise, he's balling, but what was it? Injuries. No, talent-wise, you got it.
Yeah.
You got it. Just got to stay healthy.
Okay.
Cap, talent-wise, he was killing it. Johnny Manziel. Talent-wise, he's killing it, but I believe he was a little cursed being with Cleveland. I think they need to leave that. That's a little different story when you go to Cleveland.
Yeah.
There's a whole quarterback curse exists there.
Yeah.
I believe that thing exists.
Hey, who knows?
But you can definitely see how that play style is oppressed and down talked on.
Yeah.
And there's no because they let's say, all right, boom, we get Nick Marshall and that. We don't see those results because we don't change his position. And then there's that collusion, maybe teams are NFL owners or even things are saying, all right, the league doesn't want that. I want this guy to play that, but they say they'll give me $2 million if you guys keep him on the roster and put him at a different spot.
Yeah, and also it could be just within the team with your team dynamics, you don't have that, which is kind of hard to make that excuse for the NFL. But trying to play devil's advocate, but. With a team, you could be in a situation where you need that extra slot. You need that extra running back. And, he's athletic. He'll get it done. You're going with your franchise guy,
And then that's where it definitely helps when you have these agile guys. The receiver goes down.
Yes.
Running back goes down. Even if this guy doesn't switch to those spots, he knows how to play them. Then on top of that, he makes plays to make up for what the team loses. Let's say Calvin right now. If he named some receivers on his team.
Wasn't Calvin Benjamin on it?
No, he was with the Bills now.
Yeah, he been with the Bills for a minute.
But he was balling.
Yeah.
Because he's able to make up for that plays, and he's a freak of nature being 6'5" and holding the weight he does and being able to move.
Yeah.
And throw the ball, which they still try to down talk. But then you can also reverse that. So even leaving this subject, you can go to defensive backs to where white DBs are scrutinized against.
What do you mean scrutinized against? They don't get
the love that they deserve. There's plenty of people you play against and saying that white boy
crack your heads, boy.
He out there getting pissed. He got everybody on lockup.
Yeah.
And then
and that white boy always gets respect.
This is the difference. Let me think of someone who's very technically sound. All right, Earl Thomas. Great safety, great coverage, but black. All right, he's a playmaker, but he's laying that lumber.
Yeah.
Andre Sendejo, a white safety, or even Eric Wonder, all right, this is what they do to all white DBs. This guy's technically sound. He knows the playbook. He listens to everything the coach says is coachable. This dude plays just like the other guy. Or either somebody else, he ain't even in the playbook. He laying heads, this and that, but because of his ethnicity, they say, all right, he's technically sound, this and that. He may not have the quickest, this and that. Even though this dude is straight speed and balling out there, they're giving him this scientific approach of he's
they're going by the numbers.
He's not as good as them, but he listens.
And I feel like there is certain coaches too, because some coaches I felt like went by the numbers and, kind of was a statistics guy. And then there was other coaches that went by intuition and personality and how that person... just straight up game film.
And talent.
Yeah.
I think the Panthers are good with that right now. They scout this, I think they let Calvin Benjamin go because he's, as an out receiver, weighing 250 at a time. It's time to play tight end.
Yeah. Tight end.
We have this, we want you to do this, and he wasn't meeting those standards, so they said, all right, we have to let you go. But then on top of it, this is the same team who drafts a white running back as a rookie white running back and lets him ball out over other running backs. They got Jonathan, we had Jonathan still when they had him, but they got these black backs, and they're like, we don't want this dude because he balling.
Yeah, exactly. Hey. If you play,
they was feeding him the rock.
Yes.
It wasn't straight hand, but then it's all right, he has talent, he can catch too. We'll line up at wide out too.
And here's the thing too, with even being that person at running back who's getting that PT like real heavy like that, it gives you that extra surge of like confidence when you're playing too, because
when you like know that coach has your back.
Exactly. Yeah.
Because we both been on teams where we're like, this dude don't really care about me.
Mm-hmm.
He over here picking choosing off of nothing.
Yeah.
No fact, like, let me battle it out with this guy, this and that. Don't go with what the media says. Like, let's say, let's see, boom. Such as Tom Brady. That's a great subject.
That is, yes.
Boom, you have him, he's your starter guy, this and that. But, he has these rings, this and that. And then you have these two great quarterbacks that you draft, both of them. And leave them behind him. And, the whole saying, they get to watch and learn. But that's not the case all the time. We've seen it with Aaron Rodgers where he sat behind Brett Favre. And Brett Favre said, I ain't teaching this dude nothing. Straight up said, I ain't teaching this dude nothing to take my spot.
Yeah.
Like, straight up and said it. And then the case where Tom Brady's not. This is a family guy. He ain't spending all his hours teaching two grown men how to play. He's trying to get with his family when he can.
Yeah.
And people, you learn that. Like, no, these dudes are naturally talented and they drafted well. But they put so much bank into a guy who could retire or bones could brittle at any moment. Yeah. That they're left with no backup quarterback now because they put all their golden eggs on one guy. Mm-hmm. And then that speaks volume to those other guys. Like, I thought you guys drafted me. You believed in me, this and that. But then you trade me because you think that this guy says he can play a couple more years.
This is a demonstration.
Like, I'm like, all right, thank you for letting me go, but I just wanted a shot to take his spot.
Yeah.
And then simple media be like, oh, bro, you can't, bro. He too good. He a GOAT, yada, yada. When they put those young guys in, they balled out and put up the same stats as him.
Yeah, true.
But then there's some cases where the coach will go with, I don't know what, and bench someone like Eli Manning for Geno Smith. It's a black quarterback, but Geno Smith, he ain't got no film right now.
Right, yeah. He's real raw. Like,
versus someone who's benching, who lost all his receivers throughout the year.
Mm-hmm.
Still on?
All right. There you go. I don't know what happened.
This is a demonstration of Wirecast.
But I think definitely that politics have made way too far in the sports market to where they create this view to the public of stuff that's non-existent.
Mm-hmm.
And then, I think I even made a post earlier, and it was all like, people who are opinionated. Let me see exactly what I wrote.
Demonstration of Wirecast.
Because when people are opinionated, their opinion doesn't define that person, yet defines them and reveals their character.
Right.
And it's straight up true for, like, people think they know everything and that everybody in this world where there's video, cameras, this and that, phone, all these social media, everybody thinks that they need to lend a word or lend their own opinion. I think that what they believe in matters. But yet the only opinion that matters is the person themselves. Because they don't live their life for you.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't live it for the coach or this and that. He lives it for himself and the people that he cares about in his life.
Yeah.
So then it's pretty.
And they haven't been through the same experiences either.
Yeah.
Which will shape how
that character or that person is.
Yeah.
So then, like, that's why I try not to lend too much judgment on people, but yet speak where there is and only let you choose for yourself in your own head.
Yeah.
And create your own opinion, but keep it to yourself, type thing.
Mm-hmm.
Or even give you something where that could spark something to you, like, maybe I should have thought that way first. Or maybe I never thought about that side of this thing, or even imagine anything like that. But yeah, it definitely sucks to see that how that worked its way in the sports, to where people say stupid things now or pass things, and these messes up other people's lives.
Yeah,
because these perceptions are created, and it's none of it's not hard. But he runs this and that. He runs too much yard. Now he throws the ball. His playing style whack. Like what? This dude just bought out and put up these type of stuff. Like numbers don't lie.
Numbers don't lie.
One of my favorite saying, numbers don't lie. If you're saying you're doing this and that, then the numbers will prove it.
I like the eye in the sky don't lie. That one too.
That's how aliens sound. That's a little weird.
Eye
in the sky. Well, you never heard of the movie they made like that? It's like the eye in the sky.
They got one of those?
Yeah, it's based from this one. Like when some dude in like Sholo said he got abducted by aliens.
Oh no, I haven't seen it.
How the flag stuff, and they made a movie about the eye in the sky.
I just know it from film. Eye in the sky. So once you get in that film room, boy.
Yeah, bro, that's under scrutiny. And you know what? I wish there was a film room to damn life.
Oh, dude, that would be perfect. But there is though autobiographies, history books. That's basically what it is.
People's own life.
Autobiographies. I got a San Juan.
No, that's not too film. Like you can't.
Right.
I'm not physically seeing it. Like imagine if you got to go home and be like, all right, man, I wonder what I did today. You know, think about you forget something and literally sit there and watch a film on your life and just do the camera recording. You're like,
okay,
dang, I said that today. Let me fix that.
Mm-hmm. Like, or look at my posture, even that. You know what I'm saying?
Like, why am I doing these things or that? Like, it's simple of a scrutiny yourself and
you know, just evaluating yourself.
Evaluating your life and the things you do. Because people don't.
Right.
They continue to go. They continue to move. Them train track wheels keep going.
And sometimes they don't even realize it either. It's just, you know, it's one thing after the next.
Like if you just live your life without even evaluating or seeing where you're at, and that's people who skip setting goals and stuff, and they just like, all right, I'm going to try to go do this or whatever. But
yeah, I'm going to just...
Don't map it out of how it's even possible.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I bought a domain name the other day for like, I don't know how much. But the name is Don Olajuwon.
The Don.
Don Olajuwon. But
that's
yeah.
Crazy. I was about to buy a domain the other day.
You did?
I was about to.
I made that.
There was one where it was like they wanted me to pay $35 a month and give me... It was on
$35 a month?
Weebly.
On Weebly? Oh, you're going to buy it with the website. I just bought the domain name on GoDaddy.
Nah, because I wanted to design the whole thing.
Well, I'm going to give me
access to that. And it was like I think it was like $200 or $300 for a whole year. I was like, that's cool for a whole year. And then it was like for like 2 years, $500. I was like, that's a good price for having a website open that long based off what you could do from it, and unlimited access to people that could view it, having a store in there. And I was like, that's perfect price. So then I'm doing that, and that's why I've been on a lot of like e-commerce and how I'm gonna create a type of business, or even like get a printer that's printing out labels where I can put them on there instead of writing packaging and stuff, and like what product I would sell.
Well, it would be easier if we just combined our minds and just figure something out and just went into business together, honestly.
That's true. But they can't hear about it.
Yeah, we got some. You understand? Y'all don't know. We gonna keep that on the low.
Share knowledge, all the knowledge.
You know what I'm saying? We keep that on the hush hush. But
sharing knowledge.
But yeah, we got some things in the works that we got to work out. You know what I mean? So it's in the works right now. You know, it's been in the works. So, but yeah, like, I mean, as far as, I don't know, I watch a lot of people that are like investors and
I watched one video. I don't know if it was Ty or whatever. It was like finding that mentor.
Yeah,
and I think when people thought of it was all like, all right, I physically need to find somebody rich. I don't know anybody like that. I'm like, no, you didn't understand what we were saying. Your mentor could be someone in a book,
right?
Like, you know, like how you have that role model or somebody. That's a mentor. Like, you wasn't physically with them, but you watched the things they did. Yeah. So they kind of like you read and went through. Read and learn what they went through. And I was like, that's the biggest thing, those people, because I think we talked about this the first time we was in here talking. And those people who can learn from other people's mistakes instead of having to go through the mistakes. And most people are like, I'll learn. So I guess that's a part of learning. I'm like, dude, you could have been learned that if you would have just been watching and paying attention.
Right. Keeping a close eye on things.
But like definitely like finding those type of mentors and listening to like people that have that capacity of knowledge and that have actually done it or are currently doing it. Even like, cause like, even now, like I notice like listening to so much of them, they don't share what they're doing as far as their formula of how they got to where they at, because that's their formula right now. I ain't no tell.
Right.
Them our formula because people steal things and then they make it
of
into something that
is bigger and then
or even worse.
Or worse.
Tear it up or something you didn't claim it. It's the worst thing is people who steal ideas. Because some people have access to do things now that we don't. Mm-hmm. You say something, boom. Cause I even have that thing right now where like I have one friend, he ain't too smart. And I feed him like knowledge, and I think like he's doing something now. I'm like, I swear that's my idea.
Yeah.
But I'm like, all right, but now you don't get no more talk, nothing.
Right, I'm not helping. Like,
cut off.
Demonstration of Wirecast.
I mean, that's one bad thing. Is like trying to take credit for somebody else's ideas or something like that.
But there's definitely things out there that people should know that they should use. Like,
yes.
There's certain companies like how you be like, I wonder if I could use their name. There's plenty of companies out there who are like publicly traded to where you can use their name. Like Washington Redskins, you're allowed to use their logo and videos for your own profit.
I didn't know that.
And do whatever you want. Like if we want to open a business and sell nothing but Washington Redskins logos, we could.
Wow.
This is a demonstration of Wirecast.
Yeah, bleep that out.
But
why Virgo out?
But
there's a bunch of companies that let you use their stuff for your own private public game.
Wow, that's really cool. I didn't know that.
I found that out watching like Family Guy and listening to some stuff. I was like, why are you using their logos like crazy? Like,
I see.
It's like South Park. Shows like that get sued all the time.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, then something came up and I was like, they were talking about companies that can use stuff. And I was like, I did not know that Washington Redskins was one that you can use for your own personal gain.
And you know what else you can use for personal gain, but I think is very overlooked is, well, I wouldn't say very overlooked, but there's this thing called the 25 cognitive biases.
I think I've heard of that.
So basically it's where human beings have 25 cognitive biases to where, let me just give you an example. So one of the biases is like the liking/disliking bias to where if you like somebody, you're more inclined to kind of have rose-colored glasses on and, see them in a better light. And let's say they're really like a traitor or something like that, you won't really recognize the red flags that you should have recognized because you like that person. And it goes the same way, vice versa. So if you don't like somebody, you're like, oh, I don't like that person. Yeah. You don't see the kind of good attributes and things like that.
Sort of like LeVar Ball in the light right now. Where they're like, oh, this dude's doing that, he's exploiting his kids, all that. But then when you look behind the scenes, he's the wife that's a stroke, he's taking care of her.
Exactly.
He's making sure his kids are fed. He moved them into a bigger house. He's bought them cars. He's putting them in places that people think they wouldn't, like, he's putting them, but, like, they've agreed, like, yeah, this is what I want to do type stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly like that. Like, but, yeah, the 25 cognitive biases is pretty, I don't know. I think it's something that a lot of people don't know about, but I feel like it's something that a lot of business people know about, salespeople, people that influence.
That want to make that money and they're like, all right, they want to change that thought process.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because that's the only way to gain is to be open. Mm-hmm. Because there's people like, yeah, bro, I want to do this, but I ain't trying to give it to them type of people or, shit like that. Or be like, hell no. Or, even like that, you got a slave. Like, I didn't want to open it up for niggas. Like, no, you can't eat here. But if you let them eat there, you probably make another $20,000 that year type stuff.
Yeah.
Where they take their own personal accounting to it.
Mm-hmm.
This is a demonstration of
definitely ideas stuff that a bunch of shit talking about.
Yeah, so let's just wrap it up and then we'll just get into
brainstorm.
Yeah. So podcast number 2, Don't Be a Pussy podcast. I'll see y'all next time.